Well, here we are back down at the town of Nelson. Going to take another run over the roller coaster trail with some new members and some old members. Well, you guys ready for the big adventure? Great weather today.
He may not look like it, but that little dog there's a heck of a bird dog. You'll see later. Yeah, I don't know how many of you watched my Corn Creek video. It was just after I put on my core link arms with the Johnny joints. Well, they're like little stethoscopes, and they bring all the noise up into your car. And it turns out some of that noise was from my Rosetta joint. It was at the end of its travel limits and complaining about it. So called up Adam's Driveline. He made me a new double cardigan driveline, and this thing is so much quieter now. Yep, it was well worth it. Yeah, the OWJ here, she was wore out and broke when I got it, but I've been doing all the fixing on it. And got the driveline in, like I said, and new link arms and lift kit, BDS springs, and Bilstein shocks, and little by little upgrading it. My next upgrade, I don't know, it's a toss-up between a winch or a locker, but every month I'm putting a little something in it. And this little hill here would be a great place to have a locker, at least one in the back. You'll see why in a minute. Well, it doesn't show up very well in the camera yet, but the trail splits here. To the right, it kind of stays flat, but it's loose material. If you go straight, there's some stair steps at the top, and without lockers, you're not going over them, and I don't have lockers. This way I've made it up before. I'm about 15 PSI in my tires right now. I might need to go down a little bit more. But there's a little hump right there. I think if I stay to the side of it, I'll go up. Yeah, I gotta pick a little different line, and this stuff is steep and loose, so I'm backing down where it's a little more solid so I can get a rolling start and pick up a little bit of speed before I get into the loose stuff. Here we go, up and over the top this time. Yep, that got it. Well, I'm going to park here for a minute, walk back and look and see how Bridger's niece Tawani is doing driving his Jeep up the hill. She's driven it before, but never anything on this severe. So let's go back and see how she's doing. This is her view of looking out her window, what she sees ahead of her. Let's see how she does. I had a little trouble up there near the top. Oh, right there is where I had a little issue. Oh, she's driving right on through it. Oh, she's gonna show me up. Darn it. We'll have to find her something a little more challenging. Oh, piece of cake for little CJ. Well, everybody's got lockers but me. Well, no, wait a minute. Dale in the back, we'll see how he does. Okay, here comes Dale bringing up the rear. Let's see how he does. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah, a little wheel slipping, but he's got the hammer down. Here he comes.
Why, yes, I am. As soon as I put my camera back on, let's follow me.
Follow me, boys! And girls.
And right here is why they call this the roller coaster trail. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. It's a lot of fun. Oh, did I miss a little something? Somebody's walking back to see Dale there, and he's not quite up to top yet. And we're like going up a launching pad here so we can drop down the other side.
It looks more like a topper for a pickup truck.
With some redneck ingenuity.
Oh, hell yeah.
Huh? Looks like Bridget's niece is just, she got a handle on that Jeep. She's cruising right along. Yeah, Chawani likes it. Thumbs up. All right. Come Dale bringing up the rear. Yeah, he's just cruising right along, no problems at all. I use Onyx Maps to plan my trail and download the map I want before I leave home. And right here's a good reason why. The road goes two different directions. But as soon as I did this little intersection here, my little blue dot got off of my little colored line. So I knew I had to back up and correct course. Well, there's the back of my WJ headed down the hill. But as you can see, we're headed down into the Colorado River. We're going to take the Oro Plateau Mine Trail. This old mine site here is on the Oro Plateau Mine Trail. I don't know if it's the old Oro Plateau Mine or not, But it's a cool place to stop and look around. A bunch of old junk laying around. I got the drone up, flying it around, getting some pictures. Some of the members are walking around looking at some of the junk on the ground. Now I'm bringing the drone back in for a landing here, and I'm in for a surprise I did not see coming. Their Australian Shepherd that one of the members has jumped up and attacked me from behind and flung me on the ground. He's a good bird dog. He got that bird right out of the air. Yeah, it turned out okay. Nothing broke on the drone. Had to unplug the battery for a bit and let it think about itself, but it all came back to life. And now here we are going down one of the waterfalls on the Oro Plateau Trail. This is a fun trail. It's fairly easy, but you do need some ground clearance to keep from dragging your belly on the rocks. This is a little bit of a shelf trail here, coming down to another little waterfall area, and it's kind of cool. It's a little more severe than the last one, but it's easily doable. I'll get some videos of the other Jeep dropping off of it here in a minute. Yeah, the camera really doesn't pick this up right here, but it's fairly steep, and it's probably a 10-foot change in elevation as you wander down these little pieces of rock. Oh man, where did I find this camera guy? He's taking a picture of his shoes when he should be taking a picture of Jeeps. I believe he's got a manual transmission in this, and you can see it work. See the tires kind of skid on their own and hear it whining and grinding. Yeah, that's the way to crawl down a hill. Yeah, some of these little portions you need to have a little shorter wheelbase, a little more ground clearance, or you bump your belly. Yeah, Dale's going to look at coming off of this place to the right. He's going to swing over to the left and then cut hard to the right. A long wheelbase, your back end would cut over and drop off the edge a little too soon.
Dale's going to give a different try. Now back, driver. Yeah, you only bumped your butt going that way. Yeah, that just bumped your butt.
Oh, there's some side-by-sides. Yeah, I'll back up and let them shoot up this little trail here beside me. Be an easy way for them to get by. Yeah, there's probably a few dozen other trails I've seen from this trail that I'd like to come back and explore, see where they go. Who knows what kind of old junk you'll find down here with all this mining activity. I'm going to pick up the pace here a little bit. We're not too far away from the Colorado River right now. Go down there and check it out, see what it looks like. Bird said when they put their camper down there, they had the place all to herself, but this is a weekend. I don't believe it's that way right now. Okay, we made it down to Verger's Camp here at this little cove on the Colorado River. Got the drone back up and flying. It's recovered from its dog attack, and there's some cliff divers out here. Let's go out here and check it out. Nice little cove here on the Colorado River. A lot of people down enjoying the water today. That's Verger's camper there, and our Jeeps are parked right on the other side of it. Everybody's sitting over there having lunch. Man, that water sure looks nice and cool. Anyhow, the last thing we expected to see today on a Jeep run was cliff divers, but there they were, and here we are. It was a fun run. We had a good time. Give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Ring that notification bell. Give us a like and a share. Anyhow, we'll see you on the next one. That's all for now. Bye-bye.